answering your questions about retirement. It's Money Talk with Michael Eastham.
I have my 401k in a target date fund, but someone told me that might not be the safest option. Should I be worried?
Let's talk about target date funds for a minute, because there are a lot of misconceptions about what they are and how they work. The operative word here is fund. You see, a target date fund is essentially a fund of many other funds. In essence, it's a mutual fund that includes other mutual funds inside of it. And the key to understanding a target date fund is that the date that's listed on that fund is assumed the date that you're going to retire, or very close to it. And the closer you get to that date, then the more the fund shifts essentially towards bond funds and away from more aggressive stock funds that are more designed for long-term growth. Now, does that mean that it's a good investment? Well, not necessarily, because one of the things that I talk about so frequently, especially when it comes to retirees, is, and people who are approaching retirees, well, you're entering a different phase of life. You're approaching, or you're entering, the distribution phase of life. Mutual funds and target date funds of this nature are really designed for folks who are in the accumulation stage, because they have a much longer runway and can withstand any market corrections. But when you're in that red zone of retirement, or you're in the distribution stage of life, retired already, well, you need to do one thing. You need to generate income. And mutual funds are not a very good tool to use if income is your primary need. Because when you need income from a fund, whether it's a target date fund, an international fund, a growth fund, or any other type of mutual fund, then the primary way to get it is to sell shares. Because with any kind of a mutual fund, they're a growth first, income second strategy. That's the approach. When you get closer to retirement, then your needs change. You become that in that distribution stage of life, and you need income. That means you need to invest for income. Simply investing for things that pay you interest and dividends can solve that problem and help you get away from the fears or the anxiety that can occur when the stock market starts to nose over, or you see a sudden drop in the retirement account itself. When you're close to retirement, or you're already in retirement, time is not on your side. You need to make sure that you're prepared for less risk, generating income, and if you've got that already taken care of, you have that income first piece taken care of, then any discretionary assets beyond that part, you can take a little more risk with it if you so desire. Hope that helps. If this has been helpful to you, certainly make sure that you like and subscribe our channel so you get updated information on a regular basis. Thank you so much for that question.